Hi to you all. If you're here in the UK at the moment, then you're probably, I would imagine, caught up in all this drama, let's say, about the storm that we're having at the moment. Whether you're in it or not, whether it's snowing where you are or not, I imagine that you've been impacted on some level. Um, as have I. Actually, I'm from the northeast, as you guys know, and or you can tell by my accent at least. And where I come from, when I was little, like we'd get really bad snow all the time, and I remember never being able to have a day off school. We always just had to get on with things. And now I live in London. It's really different here. Everything sort of grinds to a halt. It's fascinating, and there's something about the energy of this big city in particular that when there's a snowstorm, everything just switches off. So yesterday, one of my clients that I was meant to meet today contacted me to say that they thought they might struggle to get into town because of the snow. And actually, this guy lives out Essex, Kent way, so for him it probably would be a reality because the snow out there is much worse than it is anywhere else around here. So I got the unexpected gift today of a day back to myself. So this is super rare. Life is busy, isn't it? I often talk about this, and even though I talk about space and the importance of space, I still find that it's extremely rare for me to have a day where I don't have anything that's going on. A day that's got no appointments, a day that's got no deadlines and no other people. So today I got the gift of that, which is super lovely. And this morning, as I was waking up, I was thinking about the snow and the impact that snow has on us. And it reminded me of this beautiful poem that I know by an author. He's called Kent Nerber, and I read his work a lot. He's really beautiful. And he's written this beautiful passage. And the intro to the passage, I just want to share with you, is we hear the rain, but not the snow. A day well lived must know the shape of silence. And it always just reminds me, when it snows in particular, how important silence is. I mean, I'm a big fan of silence anyway, in general, but there's something about the snow that somehow enables that. And for myself today, it was that gift of a day with no appointments, as I said. And the temptation is there for me to, use that day to catch up on things, to make calls to people, to maybe listen to webinars and seminars that I haven't had the chance to catch up on. To put the television on, to listen to the radio, all of that stuff, to go out and to get involved in conversations with people. And today, so far, I've chosen not to, and it's been absolutely beautiful. The silence is wonderful. It's so rare in life, isn't it, that we get this opportunity. There's so much going on. Noise is constant, noise is everywhere. Even if we're trying to have quiet time, out in nature, it's very rare that we don't get impacted by aeroplanes flying overhead, traffic going past, interrupted by other people's conversations. And the gift of silence is so precious. So it reminded me of that today, and I just wanted to come on here and remind you how rare silence probably is in your life, and how important and useful silence can be when you're trying to get to know yourself even better, when you're trying to understand what's going on in your world, when you're trying to make sense of stuff, when you've got big questions that you need to think through, when you're tired and you need a rest. Silence is something that we can always go to that can really support us with any of those things. Another one of the quotes that I love, I think it's Deepak Chopra, and forgive me because I may be misquoting him, but it's something like, we're afraid of silence because in the silence we can hear the questions and we know the answers. So there is something in our modern world that has us avoiding silence and finding ways to fill our systems with noise, let's say, white noise if nothing else. So today, if you're caught in the snow, then a real opportunity for you to just sink into a little bit of silence. I'd encourage you to find a spot where you can just be really quiet. Resist the temptation to put on your phone, to pick up your phone, to put on the television, to listen to the radio, even if it just means driving home with the noise of nothing other than what's going on around you. That would be the best form of silence that many of us can get. But ideally, if you could do something like take a bath and close the door, even just for 10-15 minutes, or tuck yourself away somewhere where you won't be interrupted and just let yourself have some silence. I know that when I do this with clients in one-to-one coaching sessions, or particularly in teamwork, then there's such an immense connection that people get to themselves when they do it, partly because it's so rare and so precious. So today in the snow, a wonderful opportunity for you to do that. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. I hope you're not stuck in a blizzard. I hope if you've got snow, you've got proper snow, because at least then you can enjoy it. And I'm off to try and find some snow down here in London and try and work out what all the drama's about. So I'll talk to you soon. Take care for now. Bye.